Hello, everybody, and welcome to OJCS Storytime. I want to read a beautiful book to you today called Bird, Butterfly, Eel by James Prosek. And what's great about this book is it's going to talk a little bit about life cycles of different animals and also migration, which you'll be noticing a lot of animals migrating at this time of year. So I hope you enjoy this story. It's summer on the farm, and Bird, Butterfly, and Eel are at home. Butterfly is a monarch. She lives in the meadow behind the pond. Eel lives in the dark, cool waters of the pond below the lilies. Bird lives in the barn at the end of the meadow, in nests she made of mud and straw. She loves being safe high up in the rafters, away from the barn cats. Butterfly is laying her eggs on the milkweed plants in the meadow. Soon the eggs hatch and become caterpillars. They eat the milkweed and get strong enough to spin chrysalises and become butterflies. Eel has lived in the pond for many years. She is eating insects and small fish and storing up energy for her long swimming journey ahead. Bird flies over the meadow, collecting insects to feed to her babies in the barn. As summer turns into fall, Bird's young have left the nest and are flying over the pond and meadow singing songs for Butterfly and Eel. Butterfly watches her young caterpillars turn into beautiful butterflies. Eel is full and strong and is ready for her long journey. With the cool winds of autumn, Bird, Butterfly, and Eel sense a change, feel restless, and know this means it is time to leave the farm. Bird gathers her babies and flies southwest over the barn, the meadow, the pond, and follows the coast. Butterfly takes to the southerly winds, heading down over land and sea. Eel swims downstream and out to the ocean. At one point in their long journey, at the edge of the sea, Bird, Butterfly, and Eel will meet one last time to say goodbye. There they see other animals on their own long journeys to very different places. Then all of the creatures, striped bass, false albacore, common tern, bay anchovy, osprey, fishermen, go their separate ways. Bird will go 8,000 miles to the southern tip of Argentina to spend the winter in the golden meadows of Patagonia, which look very similar to the one she left on the farm. Butterfly will glide to the mountains of central Mexico, 3,000 miles away, and spend the winter in forests with millions of other butterflies. There are so many butterflies they blanket the trees. Eel will swim down the creek connecting the pond to the sea. From the coast she'll travel 1,500 miles to the Sargasso Sea and eddy in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So here is a map, and it shows where all of these animals started and ended. So you can see the farm, and you can see the eels, little track right here. You can see the butterflies trek all through here. And you can see the birds trek all through here, this dotted line, all the way down. Look at this. They travel so far. It's warm and beautiful where bird, butterfly, and eel go. Back on the farm, the barn and the meadow are covered in snow and the pond begins to freeze. It is cold and the animals that live there miss bird, butterfly, and eel. As winter turns into spring on the farm, Bird flies home to her nest in the rafters of the barn where she was born. Butterfly makes a long journey north again as spring turns into summer, her young taking her place in the meadow as the flowers begin to bloom. And Eel's young, small as toothpicks and clear as glass, swim up the creek to the pond. And the cycle begins again. That's so beautiful. I love this story. I wish that I could fly somewhere warm to spend the winter. I have a hard time with our cold winters up here in Ottawa. I hope you all enjoyed this story, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.